we're back. They're not done. They're not done. We're reacting to a teaser trailer. Let's go. Coming this winter. Called the Glow. That's cool as hell. Oh my god, there's a proper logo. That makes us kind of mad about the leaks now. What a cool reveal. Although, having said that, right, when it pops up, it's in the title. Like, the title is Feathers McGraw Returns. That looks epic. Let's play it again. The keys and the fish and everything in the comb. It's like all the items. That goes so hard. The dropping of the glove. What a bad guy. I just have to watch this a few times. Let's break it down. So we've got coming this winter. Yes, it's the measuring tape. That's what it is. You've got the keys that he had in the film. That's the Aardman star by the looks of it. I was thinking about this, right? 30 years. It's been 30 years since the wrong trousers. That's crazy. What a good reveal, man. And the logo looks awesome as well. The immediate feeling I get from this trailer teaser thing is you've got a human in the background. I like the background characters in Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I think they worked well, but you don't usually see any other humans in the short films. So I hope it still has that kind of closed off, cozy feel to it where, you know, it just has that weird kind of emptiness that some people find weird, but, you know, I think it's really cool. And is this the same cell that he was put in, you know, because it was a zoo in the wrong trousers? So is this still the zoo or an actual prison? Because the feathers are so iconic and everyone knows that bloody penguin. But yeah, there's a description as well. I'll read this, the official description, since it's out now. Feathers McGraw returns in Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Fowl, a brand new film premiering on BBC in the UK and Netflix globally this winter. Doesn't say Christmas Day, the leak did. Let's hope it's Christmas Day, but that's not confirmed. We've got an added line to the synopsis, so read that as well. Gromit's concern that Wallace is becoming too dependent on his inventions proves justified when Wallace invents a smart gnome that seems to develop a mind of its own. When it emerges that a vengeful figure from the past might be masterminding things, it falls to Gromit to battle sinister forces and save his master, or Wallace may never be able to invent again. A single extra line in there that they've previously omitted, mentioning feathers. But it doesn't end there either. So there's that. That's been released on Wallace and Gromit's socials. But at the same time, Netflix revealed previews of their upcoming films. You know, like a showreel of everything coming. And included in it is a few seconds of Wallace and Gromit. The music is awful and doesn't fit the scene at all because it's kind of this pop music over the whole montage. But yeah, immediately got these clips from the film coming in. We don't know if the feathers teaser is going to be part of the actual film or not. So you've got Wallace flying backwards with like police crime scene tape. Either Wallace has been investigating a crime scene or their house is a crime scene due to like feathers history maybe. What I really love is you've got these familiar kind of scenes that we always have in the Wallace and Gromit films, and you've got Gromit in his dressing gown, and it's very much like, I've got him here still, if you remember the PG Tips Monkey palaver, it's very much like that. That's what it reminds us of. That kind of works though. We've never really seen Gromit wear stuff, so that is really cool. I'm just looking forward to seeing Gromit again, because it's usually with films like this you'd anticipate the return of an actor, but Gromit does not have an actor. He's purely the animator, I suppose. It's like I was reading recently about the animator who did Feathers. I think it was Steve Box. The personalities of those characters come out from the animators. So yeah, looking forward to just see Gromit again on screen. So this has happened a couple times now. You had the kind of jam dispenser in the wrong trousers. This has happened a few times. And they keep upping the ante every time. So this time, you've got like every kind of sauce or jam that you could imagine. The mug there that he's got looks like the one from Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Seeing Gromit in shades is not something you'd expect. I just hope they don't go too contemporary with it all, because you want to keep that Wallace and Gromit vibe, you know. So far it seems to have it, which is great. And then it flicks over to these other Netflix projects, but animation looks spot on. Don't know what else to say, this is kind of overwhelming. But that was their very first footage from Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Fowl. And I think Aardman's finished now. It keeps on going, there's more. Right, okay, what's happening here? No, I swear to God if that's true. There's another kind of post on Aardman's website. Feathers McGraw returns with a vengeance in the new Wallace and Gromit film. Oh my God, we've got screenshots and everything. Oh my God, there's so much more. They look absolutely perfect. And it's the car. The car's back. Yes. Oh, that's class. There's so many reveals. So you've got Wallace and Gromit in the garage. You've got the familiar street out there. And there's the kind of running theme that the car that they have in Curse of the Were-Rabbit, they're redecorated for Matter of Life and Death, and they've done it a few other times as well. Now it's redecorated again, and Wallace and Gromit do gnome improvements. That's their new job apparently. What is gnome improvements? Like, would that be gardening, I'd guess? And then there's this massive kind of like poltergust looking machine that Gromit's shoving into the back. But ooh, that looks good. That is a good look. Oh my God, it's true. Right. If I've never mentioned this on video, but if I were to be able to pick one character to return from the Wallace and Gromit universe, this probably sounds ridiculous. It was Peter Kay as PC Mackintosh in The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
If you ask me, this was arson.
Arson?
Aye, someone arsing around.
What? Is this really happening? I've had... what? So I thought that would never happen, partially because of like DreamWorks and stuff, and you know, I just didn't see them bringing the character back like that. They've got a cast list here, and Peter Kay returns as Chief Inspector, formerly PC Mackintosh. That is class. I can't believe that. No, as a Wallace and Gromit and Peter Kay fan, that is crazy. And that was what, 2005? He did that character, which he said recently was basically the voice of Brian Potter. So yeah, anyway, that would have, if I could pick one character, it would have been him, and he returns in the film. He had some amazing comedic lines in Were-Rabbit, and it's Peter Kay. He hasn't done any acting things in like so many years as well. And when I went to see him on tour, one of the things I said was, oh, it would be great if he came back on screen as well. So yeah, there's him. Small announcement. Oh my God, it gets, what? What? So I've just been editing another video of an infamous live-action adaptation of Wallace and Gromit. If you didn't know, that was created by a guy called Lenny Henry, and he's also in the film. This is all kinds of crazy. That's got to be like an in-joke. Are we now going to hear like that cursed voice of live-action Wallace in an actual Wallace and Gromit?
Gromit, I'd love a cheese toasty.
What? That's crazy. So the cast members got Lauren Patel, Reece Shea Smith. He was also in a Peter Kay thing. This has gone from like really exciting to kind of surreal. Wow, this is a some boy online cocktail of like things. This is very dreamy stuff. If anyone from Aardman's watching, I would not be opposed to going down there and seeing all this stuff. This is incredible. So you've got an image of Merlin Crossingham and Nick Park, who are directing it, next to these amazing models. And you've got interviews with them as well. I'll have a quick skim through this. Creator of Wallace and Gromit and director of Vengeance Most Fowl, Nick Park says, I'd had the idea of a film about garden gnomes turning bad for more than a decade, but I could never work out what made them bad. It occurred to me that the single most asked question I get when I meet fans is, will the penguin Feathers McGraw, Wallace and Gromit's original antagonist from the wrong trousers 30 years ago, ever return? Which is true. We've had fun bringing him back in cameo capacities, but now, 3 decades on, it felt like the right time. Then it hit me. What if Feathers was involved with these gnomes? We're hoping that this film will appeal to fans of gnome noir, and that people will be gratified when they see what Feathers has been up to since the wrong trousers. This is incredible. Merlin Crossingham, creative director of Wallace and Gromit and director of Vengeance Most Fowl, says, "Whilst we love to revive the enthusiasm across our existing fan base, we also want this film to reach people who have never came across Wallace and Gromit before. Hopefully Vengeance Most Fowl is full of everything people love about Wallace and Gromit, whilst introducing new themes to their ongoing story." That kind of sounds optimistic towards the future as well, implying there could be more films. And there will be a lot of people who have never seen Wallace and Gromit now, because it's been off screen for what, 16 years or something. So yeah, that's all very true. This new feature-length Wallace and Gromit film will captivate audiences of all ages. That's good. This Christmas, okay, they've said Christmas now, on the BBC, as the longed-for return of Penguin Feathers McGraw joins forces with evil gnomes in an unmissable adventure, celebrating British creativity at its best. That is class. I couldn't ask for better news than that. Like, if you imagine, I've got like a list of every video that I've never done before, and on that list is, like, I've wanted to cover Peter Kay's character and why I wanted him to return. He is now returning. And I wanted to do a video on Wallace and Gromit's the car that they have, and hope that that would return, and it has. I wanted to do a video on Feathers McGraw and how he could return, and he has. And then the cherry on the cake stuff like, yeah, Lenny Henry's in this. Who I think fans just know the name of now due to the cursed live action thing. If he sounds the same in that, that's gonna be wow. And then just the screenshots. This looks so good. That is everything for now. This has blown us away completely. I'm gonna put this video out, sit and process this information because this is crazy. But yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see you next time.